Good evening. A 30-year-old man from the Cold Lake First Nation has been arrested in connection with a weekend homicide. Brent Janvier has been charged with second-degree murder. Cold Lake RCMP say 18-year-old Justin Alexander Janvier was found unconscious in a home on the First Nation Saturday. He was airlifted to hospital in Edmonton, where he later died of his injuries. Now, the accused is scheduled to appear in court on February 12th. The Alberta government is watching how motorists drive in the Lakeland area. In a visit this year, they looked at a few problem areas in the region while promoting traffic safety on the highways. Fraser Snowden has more.
There were a couple of intersections pinpointed in the visit, including the stretch along Highway 28 between Cold Lake and Bonnyville. One of Alberta's traffic safety consultants says one turn-off seems to cause problems for drivers.
Ardmore is very different. It has right turning bays only. So when you are passing through that intersection, if somebody's making a left turn at that intersection, you must stop behind them. You're not allowed to take that right turn only turning bay and use that as a passing lane because it is designated right turn only.
Sallstrom adds that driving safely starts with the driver attitude and says sometimes people are in too much of a rush to get places, which can cause accidents.
They're continuing through intersections or following multiple vehicles through stop signs, and they're coming in causing collisions because drivers that they're expecting them to stop and they're not stopping, and they're consequently causing collisions.
Another problem area is just outside of Bonnyville. The intersection of highways 660 and 41 have a high flow of traffic, and Sallstrom says people need to take their time when churning there. February is Distracted Driving Awareness Month, and he says there is another fine related to distracted driving that people may not be aware of.
If you cause a collision and they can determine that you're driving distracted, you may be charged with that. It's a $402 fine, and it's 6 demerits associated with that.
For more information, you can visit saferoads.alberta.ca. In Bonnyville, Fraser Snowden, Newcap News.
Well, as we count down to the start of the Winter Olympics in Sochi, another sporting event will take place later this year, the Special Olympics Canada Summer Games, and a local restaurant is helping raise money for the organization. Since 2010, Original Joe's Restaurant and Bar has been donating to various charities throughout its Community Pint program.
So we always choose one pint and we partner with the brewery, and 50 cents from every pint we sell during that time period we are able to donate to a community organization that we want to be able to support.
The local restaurant has partnered up with the Food Bank, MS Society, and the Interval Home in the past, and local manager Nicole Kastrop says there's always been strong community support.
Anytime that we kind of have something that's going on, there's always somebody who's willing to support, and whether it's buying a beer, we've had other people, just wanting to donate extra money, which always we're willing to accept and help further those causes.
OJ's and its chosen brewery, the Big Rock Grasshopper, will be donating now until June 1st. The Community Care Fund has raised more than $200,000 since the beginning of the program. Well, it was a celebration of French language and culture as the annual Carnival celebrations kicked off at some border city schools today. École St. Thomas started it all off this afternoon as they held their opening ceremonies. Barb Padiasic reports.
A live school band was the soundtrack for the opening event at École St. Thomas Gym as students and teachers kicked off Carnival.
We celebrate Carnival every year as a way to celebrate our French culture and the language that the students are learning here at school. It's a great chance to have some fun in the cold days of winter.
Vice Principal Andrea Fallscheer says Carnival is modeled after Carnaval du Québec, and the tradition in Lloydminster goes back more than 20 years.
It changes a little bit each year with new ideas and new games and that sort of thing. Things change, but the Carnival itself has been here for since just about day one of St. Thomas.
The 3-day-long celebration will feature a number of events, including sleigh rides, traditional French cuisine, and dancing. Fallscheer has been at the school for 15 years and she says she can't imagine not taking part in Carnival.
It's just one of those things that the kids look so forward to. If you were to ask them what their favorite part was, everyone would have a different answer.
I like it because we get to do lots of fun activities, like we get to play ball hockey and stuff like that.
Bart Pediasek, Newcap News.